So just using this Ryobi, I'm not sure what you call it, head trimmer, handheld battery powered Ryobi 1 with these batteries, and it's fine except that the switch has stopped working. It stays on permanently, which is kind of weird. This safety thing has obviously gone wrong somehow, and it just stays on permanently. So I say not very safe. So I'm just going to take it apart and see what's going on. Got most of the screws out. It's the usual clamshell. It's got standard crosshead screws, no fancy security screws or anything, which is good. I don't know how long I've had this, so it must be quite a while. Nowadays I try and write a date on things, normally where the battery goes, just so I remember where it is. Like this battery, for instance, it's got a date on it. Just out of interest, as anything else. There's nothing under here, is there? Anything underneath this sticker? Ah! I think there's another screw. Would you believe it? Another screw under the label. Whoa! Well, that's a bit violent. So why doesn't it work? Or why does it not stop working? Well, that's just quite warm. Well, not bad, but it is warm. So 3 gears. Nothing clever, of course. There's no need for there to be. Although that's helical. Interesting. Okay, helical there. I wonder why they've done that. Could be for noise, I guess, but keep it smoother. So nothing clever at all. No electronics. By the looks of it, just a micro switch. Looks like a standard off-the-shelf micro switch. So if the micro switch fail, that doesn't seem very likely, does it? But how do I know which way around this goes, I wonder? Probably doesn't matter. Let's just try it. What can possibly go wrong? Quite a lot of torque there. But the switch is fine. Oh, there we go. Maybe the switch is the problem. Can't make it do it again, of course. But that definitely stayed on a minute ago, didn't it? So it does seem to be the switch, doesn't it? This micro switch. Okay. So there is the switch. Riveted together, so no chance of getting inside it. Well, I say that, I could drill the rivet out, I suppose, but have a look at the markings on it. So according to the markings, it's rated at 15 amps, 125 to 240 volts or 250 volts. AC. Yeah, interesting choice. I don't suppose I've got one of those. You never know that. I'll have a quick look. Well, would you believe it? I've got 2 to choose from. They're both 22 amps, 250 volts AC, and they look to be the same footprint, aren't they? Just make sure. That's pretty much identical. It's actually very slightly longer. One of them's got 2 contacts, the other's got 1. This one's normally open though, which is what we want. The clicker, as it were, is the same, I think. So this one looks to be the one to use. I'll try that. certainly works. I can't believe I've actually got one that fits. Or at least doesn't fit. Let's make sure it goes inside first before I get too over the top. So there's actually two pins here molded into the housing which take this micro switch. Wow, so this switch actually does fit the original pins. That's amazing. I can't remember where I got them from. I think it was obviously from some piece of equipment I must have taken apart. Right, so I think that's it. So this can't move now because the safety is not pressed. Press the safety. Oops, it will move when it hits that. Right. Right, seems alright. Well, I'm genuinely kind of gobsmacked that one of these miscellaneous switches that I had, in fact two of them, turned out to be the right size. So it just goes to show it's worth keeping a few bits as you take things to pieces. That one looks the same size as well. Probably not the same current rating. Anyway, interesting just to see what's wrong with this one, whether it's something obvious. So if I just drill out this rivet. So that's the rivet. It's just going to pop apart now, maybe. Oh, there we go. So there's the switch. So it's just an over-center toggle mechanism essentially. There's this spring element here, which just flips over center to move the contacts together. But there's nothing obviously wrong. It looks very clean and tidy. So why was that sticking? I'm inclined to think it might be this plastic part. Oops, which comes out. Maybe that's just binding in the groove. That's a very nice long groove, so there's not much chance of it sort of cocking over and sticking. So it was staying on, wasn't it? So maybe, so it wasn't falling back. So I guess it could just be a bit of grit in there. Wouldn't take much, would it, to stop that from falling back? And if the grit or debris is gone, then it's not going to be reproducible now. So this looks fine. I mean, the contacts, they're obviously used, but not bad at all. So I think I might as well put this back together and put it back in stock. So there's the rivet back in. If I just whack that with a centre punch, it probably just expand the rivet enough to grip it into the hull. So I've got a punch that looks to be about the right size. So I use that to hold one side. So I just hold the back of the rivet on there. And this automatic centre punch, these are very good by the way. This should just nip it down with a bit of luck. Yeah, I think that'll do. Right, so I'll put that one back in stock just in case. This seems to be working again. So probably I could just have cleaned out the switch and it might have been okay, but as it is, I've got a new one, new switch, or at least a replacement switch, which is a higher current rating anyway. So that should give this a few more years life. Good. Thanks for watching.